Hey everyone, welcome to this channel where stories come to life. Today we're diving into the biblical tale of David and Goliath. This is the story of courage, faith, and facing your fears. But first, I want to hear from you. Have you ever faced a situation where the odds were stacked against you? Share your thoughts below. Maybe you have had to overcome a difficult challenge, or maybe you have stood up for what you believe in even when others doubted you. Your experiences matter and your strength inspires. Let's get right into it. Once upon a time, there was a valley divided. Two armies stood still, one trembling in fear, the other roaring in arrogance. And between them, a giant, 9 feet tall, his armor glinting like fire in the sun, his spear as heavy as a weaver's beam. His name was Goliath. For 40 days, the Philistine champion marched into the valley, bellowing the same challenge. Send me a man that we may fight. But from Israel's side, silence. Not a soldier dared move. Even the king himself, Saul, shrank back in fear. Miles away, in the quiet hills of Bethlehem, a shepherd boy tended his father's sheep. His name was David, the youngest of 8 brothers. Small, untrained in war, known only for music, for watching flocks, for playing the harp before the king. But fate had a way of calling the unlikeliest of heroes. One day, David's father sent him with bread for his brothers in the army. And as he arrived at the camp, he heard it, the thunderous voice of the giant, the taunts, the blasphemies, the fear. And David's heart burned, not with fear, but with anger. Who was this Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God? Word spread quickly. A boy, no armor, no weapon, was asking to fight the giant. The king summoned him. You are only a boy, and he has been a warrior from his youth. I have killed lions and bears while protecting my father's sheep. The same God who delivered me then will deliver me now. Something in his voice, something in his courage, silenced the king's doubt. Against all reason, Saul agreed. They tried to dress David in armor, in a helmet, in a sword. But the weight was too much. He shook his head. I cannot go in these. I am not used to them. Instead, he walked to a nearby stream. He bent down and chose 5 smooth stones. Placing them in his pouch, he held only a sling in his hand. No armor, no shield, no sword, just faith. The giant stepped forward, laughing at the sight of a boy approaching. Am I a dog, that you come at me with sticks? Come closer, and I will give your flesh to the birds of the air. You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty. The battle is not mine, but his. The valley fell silent. Every soldier held his breath. Goliath raised his spear, his footsteps shaking the earth. David ran forward, his hand reaching into the pouch. A stone placed in the sling. It spun, faster, faster. Then release. The stone struck the giant's forehead. Goliath staggered. His eyes widened. And with a thunderous crash, the giant fell. The Philistine army froze in disbelief. The mighty champion, slain by a single stone. David rushed forward, seized the giant's own sword, and with one final blow, ended the terror forever. The Philistines fled. Israel roared in triumph. One boy, one sling, one stone, and a lesson that would echo through history, that giants, they fall. Now let's talk about the magic behind this epic showdown. First off, we've got the setting, a valley divided, a perfect place for a showdown. It's like the stage is set for an ultimate face-off. Then there's the characters, David, the underdog hero, facing off against the seemingly invincible Goliath. Their different sizes symbolize the odds stacked against David. And let's not forget the crowd. The Israelites trembling in fear and Goliath's army roaring in arrogance. They add another layer to the drama. But it's the details that bring this story to life. Imagine the sound of Goliath's footsteps echoing around the valley, each step shaking the ground. Or the sight of his spear, glinting like fire in the sunlight, a weapon that seems unstoppable. And don't forget the tension building as David runs forward, his small hand holding a sling, his heart pounding with determination. Now let's talk about why this story resonates even today. It's a tale of courage and standing up against all odds. David's bravery inspires us to face our fears and challenges head-on. Remember the giant? He represents the obstacles and giants we all encounter in life, whether they're real or imagined. But the story reminds us that we don't have to fight alone. With faith and courage, we can overcome any challenge. It's a universal story that speaks to anyone who has ever faced a challenge. It's a story of courage, of facing your fears, and of standing up for what you believe in. David wasn't the strongest or the biggest, but he had something even more powerful: his belief in himself and his cause. And let's not forget the lessons. The story of David and Goliath teaches us that size and strength aren't everything. It's your heart, your determination, and your spirit that truly matter. In the face of fear, it's okay to be scared, but don't let fear paralyze you. Take action, be brave, and remember, even the smallest of us can accomplish extraordinary things. So next time you face a challenge, remember David. Don't be afraid to take a stand. Believe in yourself, and remember, giants aren't invincible. They can fall. What's your favorite part of the story? What do you admire most about David? Share your thoughts below. And if you enjoyed this retelling, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel where stories come to life. We've got more adventures waiting for you. Thanks for joining us today, and until next time, keep believing in the power of stories, because in them, the smallest stone can topple the greatest giant.